king of the Brazilian stock exchange, or simply Luiz Barsi. He is a great magnate of the financial market, not only known for his investment strategies, but also for an intriguing personal life. Barsi, married 3 times and is the father of 5 children, each of them involved in some way in the family business. They are Luiz Barsi, Luiz Barsi Neto, Mateus Barsi, and Murilo Barsi, are names that echo in the Barciano universe, with a 5th name of his son kept in absolute mystery. Despite his influence in the market, Barsi is notoriously discreet when it comes to his personal life. He keeps the focus on his investments and philanthropy, leaving the details about his family out of the public spotlight. A centered and reserved figure, Barsi remains an enigma in terms of his family life, shielding his family from the public. Son of immigrants, Barsi lost his Italian-born father when he was just 1 year old. His mother, the daughter of a large Spanish family, came to Brazil as a child after they lost everything in a major flood in their hometown. At that time, Barsi lived with his mother in a tenement in the Brás neighborhood of São Paulo. Life was tough. The boy took his first warm water bath only when he was over 5 years old. To help his mother, he started working at the age of 7, shining shoes, and continued doing so. Barsi also worked as a candy seller in the cinema and later became an apprentice tailor alongside his mother, who had opened a small shop. He carried the knowledge with him. Even today, he sews buttons that fall off and repairs torn clothes for his family. During Barsi's childhood, the family lacked almost everything except education. His mother insisted that he never miss school and always had enough to eat so he could focus solely on what the teacher taught. Barsi also inherited his mother's tireless work ethic, juggling up to 3 jobs simultaneously, and her no-nonsense approach to managing finances. At 14, he landed a job at a brokerage firm, where he was encouraged to pursue technical training in accounting. It was there that his interest in studying company balance sheets began, a passion he continues to pursue. After obtaining his technical diploma, Barsi went on to earn a degree in actuarial sciences and completed 2 other higher education courses: law at the Faculty of Law in Virginia, Minas Gerais, and economics at the Faculty of Economics, Finance, and Administration in São Paulo. These 2 degrees were considered essential for analyzing balance sheets, companies, and the economic and political landscape, a practice he continues to this day. From shoe shiner to stock market king. With his education, Barsi even taught courses on balance sheet structure and analysis. However, his background also paved the way for an auditing career and led him to doubt the sustainability of Brazil's social security system. Before turning 30, Barsi did something few young people do even today. He started thinking about his retirement. His goal wasn't to become rich but to never return to poverty, that miserable condition. Analyzing the national pension system, Barsi reached 2 main conclusions. 1, the system was heading for collapse, and 2, it relied solely on his work to secure his retirement. He also realized that 2 groups of people didn't need to worry about retirement: civil servants, who would receive their full salary even after retiring, and entrepreneurs, who could continue receiving profits from the companies they created. Since he had no interest in working for the government, Barsi chose to become an entrepreneur. Rather than owning a small business, he preferred being a partner in several large businesses. This mindset led him to buy his first stocks and reject a friend's suggestion to invest in private pension plans. As an auditor, he had extensive exposure to company balance sheets. In 1970, he began studying stocks and developed the study Stocks Guarantee the Future, which critically evaluated all sectors and their level of permanence. He concluded that certain sectors such as food, sanitation, energy, mining, and finance had a higher likelihood of enduring. After identifying the most promising areas, Barsi listed all publicly traded companies within each sector and began mining for companies with the greatest long-term success potential. The Barsi investment method is straightforward. Buy shares of companies in perennial sectors that pay good dividends and are currently trading below their book value. Then wait. The challenge lies in the execution, especially the waiting part. According to Barsi, anyone can follow this strategy, but it demands discipline and patience. More than investing in stocks, Barsi invests in business projects with long-term prospects for success. With notable influence in the financial market, Luiz Barsi is a notoriously discreet figure when it comes to his personal life. This enigma is not limited only to his choice to keep his family away from the public spotlight, but extends to his own approach in terms of personal exposure. Luiz Barsi chooses to live in the shadows when it comes to his life outside of business. He does not get involved in media scandals or unnecessary exhibitionism. Barsi's reserved stance is not just a matter of privacy, but rather a conscious choice to direct attention to what really matters: his investments and philanthropic actions. Often, the personal life of public figures is dissected by the media, but Barsi seems to have built a wall around his private sphere. His philosophy can be summed up in the idea that the results of his actions speak louder than any intrusive detail about his personal life. The focus on his ventures and the positive impact he seeks to create in the world highlights the true essence of Luiz Barsi. This conscious choice to stay in the shadows, while shining brightly in the world of investments, contributes to the mystery that surrounds the king of the stock exchange. And it is this mystery that adds fascinating layers to his figure which, despite immense influence among investors, remains true to his reserved essence. Many seek to unravel the secrets of the intriguing universe of Luiz Barsi, while he continues to make a lot of money with his strategies. The master of finance and philanthropy, the depth of Barsi's knowledge. In addition to his skills in the financial market, Barsi generously shares his knowledge through lectures, books, and online courses. This educational vision offers valuable guidance for investors seeking to learn from Barsi's notable success. A true inspiration for those who aspire to tread the path of financial independence. In the fascinating world of Luiz Barsi, we cannot overlook his facet as a financial educator. According to Barsi, generously sharing knowledge and experience reveals a new educational and financial dimension. When knowledge is planted, and this knowledge is applied, it yields many fruits, just like in the stock market. Barsi is not just an investor. He is a master in the art of conveying financial concepts in an accessible and inspiring way. In his lectures full of wisdom accumulated over decades in the market, he has the power to illuminate the path for novice and experienced investors. The simple-to-understand language of his books become beacons for those seeking to understand the workings of the stock market. With a practical approach that encourages those who are down in financial terms, Barsi transforms complex concepts into applicable lessons for the daily life of the Brazilian, providing a solid foundation for those who wish to transform their financial life. The online courses taught by Barsi represent a unique opportunity to learn directly from the Brazilian buffet. His ability to demystify the financial universe, coupled with practical examples from his own journey, creates an engaging and valuable educational experience. At no other time in history has access to valuable teachings about finance been possible for all types of people. Barsi not only accumulates wealth for himself, but invests in the intellectual enrichment of a generation of investors. With this, his contribution that goes far beyond the numbers in the spreadsheets. He sows knowledge, encouraging others to tread the path of financial prosperity. With the path open, just explore the lessons of Luiz Barsi, discovering how he became not only a master of finance, but a mentor dedicated to sharing the keys to success in the world of investments. The simple lifestyle of the king of the stock exchange, an intriguing contrast. One of the most captivating aspects of Luiz Barsi's life is his differentiated lifestyle and, at times, even unusual for someone of his financial magnitude, which causes an intriguing contrast that makes Barsi not only a renowned investor, but a unique personality in the Brazilian financial scenario. While many magnates choose to display their status through extravagant luxuries, Barsi chooses an opposite path. Frequently, it is possible to spot him on the red and blue lines of the São Paulo subway, using his special senior citizen ticket. This behavior boils down to the expression of Barsi's philosophy of living a life devoid of excesses. Barsi not only accumulates wealth, he redefines the meaning of success, highlighting that true prosperity goes beyond luxuries that for him do not make so much sense. The standout point that shocks everyone who listens is the regular use of the subway, a choice that brings Barsi closer to the everyday reality of many Brazilians. This common proximity contrasts directly with the distance often perceived between successful investors and the general population. By choosing this simple lifestyle, Barsi sends a powerful message. True wealth lies in wisdom, humility, and the appreciation of the simple things in life. Without a doubt, this is quite intriguing. On the other hand, it makes the figure of Luiz Barsi not only admirable for his financial achievements, but also for his authenticity and humanity. to shorten knowledge to the people without knowledge, mainly about the financial area. The magnate of the Brazilian Stock Exchange, unraveling the Brazilian buffet. In his trajectory, Luiz Barsi holds the title of the largest individual investor in the Brazilian Stock Exchange, B3. There is a strategy behind this title, which transformed Barsi into the renowned Brazilian buffet. Barsi not only produced wealth, but shaped his investment approach around solid strategies and long-term vision. His mastery in value investing, a method that seeks to identify undervalued stocks, is one of the keys to his success. In the subtext of his story, Luiz Barsi leaves advice for those who want to get rich. Let's list for you the 5 tips from Luiz Barsi. 1. Invest with a long-term vision. Luiz Barsi highlights the importance of adopting a long-term vision when investing. Instead of focusing on short-term market fluctuations, he advises investors to identify solid companies, understanding their true intrinsic value, in a disciplined and constant way. Here begins the construction of wealth over time. 2. Practice value investing. As the Brazilian buffet, Barsi is an advocate of value investing. He advises investors to look for undervalued stocks, those that are being traded below their real value. Investing based on the solid fundamentals of companies, rather than following short-term trends, is a key strategy for lasting success. 3. Seek companies with robust fundamentals. Barsi emphasizes the importance of choosing companies with robust fundamentals. Instead of getting carried away by market frenzy, he advises investors to analyze the financial health and long-term growth potential of organizations. This approach aligns with the solid investment philosophy that Barsi incorporates into his own financial decisions. 4. Diversify intelligently. To mitigate risks, Barsi advises intelligent portfolio diversification. While it is crucial to focus on solid companies, he suggests expanding investments across sectors and industries. This strategic diversification can help balance the portfolio, reducing exposure to specific market volatilities. 5. Cultivate discipline and patience. Discipline and patience are fundamental virtues, according to Barsi. He advises investors to remain calm during periods of market turbulence and to remain faithful to their long-term strategies. Cultivating a disciplined mindset and resistant to emotional swings is essential to overcome challenges and achieve financial success over time. These tips reflect Luiz Barsi's pragmatic and disciplined approach in the world of investments, highlighting principles that go beyond short-term fluctuations, aiming at the construction of sustainable wealth over the years. These are the rich tips from Luiz Barsi. Thank you for your company so far, and I'll see you in the next video.